Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we have this position, white to play and win, and white's pawns are moving forward in this direction. And though it's white to play and win, white must find the only winning move, otherwise it will be just a draw. So guys, you can pause the video and guess the move. Best of luck. Okay, welcome back. So we have a couple of moves to try, but if we simply throw up our pawns, that doesn't work. Black is going to capture the pawns, and we are not going to win the game, right? So for example, if we play g4, black is going to capture the pawn, and black is going to try and promote the pawn, and we can't actually have that much time, right? So that is not going to work. And if we play king to e2, thinking we are going to get there and get our pawn into g4 and trade one of our pawn and win this way, that looks really promising, but the problem is black is going to follow us, right? And by the time we reach to f3, black is going to play king to h3, and we cannot play this move because black would just defend that as well, and we are going to lose the pawn in the process. So when we go back, black is going to go back, and we cannot play to f1 unless we are going to unless we want to lose our pawn, right? So that is the idea, and we are going to go back and forth, and that is not going to make any progress, and that is not the solution. The correct play in this position is to play king to e1, and I know that sounds strange, right? It sounds a strange move because it doesn't do anything, but there is a purpose to it. So I'm going to explain that after a moment for you guys. So now in this position, notice black cannot move this pawn, obviously. So black must move the king. So black king can move to g1, g2, and h2, but only none of them would work. But I am going to show you every variation, right? So if black moves to h2, we are going to play king to f2, and if black plays to h3, now we play f3, king to f3, and now there is a difference, right? So now it's black's turn, right? And black cannot push this pawn, obviously, and if black plays to if black plays king to h2, we are going to push our pawn and win the game this way. So what is actually, so this is why we move the king here to lose a tempo, right? We lost a tempo now, and after we reach the square f3, it would be black's turn, so that we would give the ball to black, and black would have to move, and we are going to win the game this way. And there are two moves that can black make where we play similar moves, but technically there is a difference between each move. So the moves are king to g2 and king to g1. I'm going to show you king to g1 first. So if black plays king to g1, for both of moves, for both of variation, we are going to push our pawn to g4, right? So after we push the pawn to g4, black is going to capture that, and now we push the f5, and we are going to sacrifice the f5 square for a reason. So the thing is, black is going to push its own pawn. We sacrifice the f pawn, and we are going to deflect the pawn, and now we are going to get a queen. But why we sacrifice the pawn here, the reason we sacrifice the pawn here is actually brilliant, because now in this position, when black try to get a queen, black must move away with the king to the h file, which is the file that our pawn is going to promote, right? So when the king moves, we promote to a queen, and that comes with check, and we are winning. So that is actually the real idea why we sacrifice the f pawn. And now I am going to show you what would happen if black decided to move to g2 instead. So we are going to play the same move basically. Since the king is in front of the pawn, the king must move away. And for those of you wondering, black has to capture our pawn. If not, we are going to capture black's pawn, and this is going to be even faster for us, right? So this is going to be even easier for us. So that is why I just going to make like, capture our pawn, right? So now the king has to move away, right? And there is a thing though. So in this position there is a difference, because now the black king can also move to f3, right? There is no piece that can prevent that for black. So black would play king to f3, but now black is completely get away, and we can actually just push one of our pawn and deflect black, and now we are going to promote. And if black now in this position, if black tries to just push its own pawn like this, we are going to get in front of the pawn. But for now we can simply push, and if black pushes, we can simply get in front of the pawn, and this is going to be winning. So this is actually the solution of the puzzle. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.